I got an 8-track player that has a very powerful amplifier. I got it for $2.92. You will see that. It is a monster. And remind you, I brung all this home on a freaking bicycle. And I mean, I have gotten used to bringing big objects home. I have, like I said, I can carry up to 20 pounds. I have a bag that can carry up to 20 pounds. But you have to also be careful how you pack the stuff, you know. So I actually had stuff in my 20-pound bag thing, and then I had something else carrying in a Walmart's bag. So, and then I'm still riding the bike. And it's, by the way, it's like beautiful. It's October, middle of October, and we're having extraordinarily nice weather. It's not hot, and it's not cold. It's like a real Indian summer. It's like a beautiful day in autumn. You know, as I'm looking out the window right now, I can see the leaves are changing colors. But when you step outside, there's a little wind. The wind is going 20 miles per hour. I really look at the wind and how fast it's going when I'm riding a bicycle before I leave the house, so I'll know how to dress and which way the wind is coming from. So I know going to the thrift store, I would get hit in the face with the wind. But coming back was the important thing. The wind was on my back. So therefore, that gave me enough power to power my bike. And I'm pretty big. And one thing about people, when they're big, they have an advantage on a bike. Use those muscles, man, because a lot of me is muscle. And I tell you, I put my muscles to test going places on that bike. And I noticed that when I put all my weight down into those pedals, I can move that bike. And I'm actually carrying, you know, my weight and then some with, you know, things I carry and stuff. And that builds your muscles up too. And muscle weight is very heavy. It weighs more than fat. So when you look at me, you say like, you know, wow, she's big, you know. I mean, you know, but it's not fat, you know. So, I mean, there's a little fat running around, but it's mostly muscle. And that's because I'm so active. And I've always been active. And still riding the bike at 52 years old and doing all kinds of stuff. But like I said to a friend of mine, I have never seen so many 50-year-olds and 60-year-olds riding a freaking bike. And in my generation, when I was younger, it was never heard of a 50-year-old riding a freaking bicycle. They claim they have arthritis and all this here stuff, blah, 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 blah. But baby boomer generation, they still keep carrying on. They still keep rock and rolling, listen to rock and roll. Look at Mick. You know, I mean, all those people. I mean, Mick Jagger is not a baby boomer. He was born before that, but he's from the generation that went by there. So he's older. He's in his 60s, man. So, you know, he's an old damn man. And he still carries on. You know, so, you know, but it just goes to show you. So I have talked up a storm. This might be in 2 parts. So I'm going to stop right now. But this is getting a good workout. Okay. See you later.
And let's look at the rewind. I kind of fixed the rewind a bit. It's rewinding now. It takes a long time to rewind, but it wasn't rewinding before, and I got it to rewind now. So, and I find, you know, when these things come to me, I have to fine tune them and stuff. But it is rewinding. It does rewind. So that is my finds for this weekend. Things I basically had to things I found at the thrift store. I had to do some basic maintenance work on it. I mean, the 8-track player it works, but it was like, wow, you saw those batteries, man. It was unreal. And when I put this video on DVD, I've got my sound and video, And I mean, I really got some cool videos that I can just sit back and watch. I really, it's better to put them on DVD and watch them on your TV set on a bigger screen. And this way I can enjoy them better than trying to struggle with YouTube, with the stopping and the starting and not being error when you're trying to play the video. These days it's impossible to watch a video all the way through. Half the time, their improvements to YouTube made it so that you can't even watch a freaking video without a bunch of problem. That flash or whatever it causes a problem with Windows Vista. I didn't used to have the problem with my other the Windows right before that one. It's just really something. It really is doing a good job on rewinding here. I'm just it saves me trouble to have to, if it takes a little bit longer, and I want to use this rewind so that it can get used to being used again. And by the way, this has someone's name on it. It was used by a school. And a lot of times these things have been used by schools in good shape a lot of times. So it has the school 3A something. I don't know what the hell that would be. But I was almost to the end with the rewinding. And then it has someone's the teacher's name on the other side over there with some tape. I'm going to get that off eventually. There's no need in showing you that. But this is a nice tape recorder. It's AC bias. I guess you can tell this is AC bias. You know what I mean? So I'll be giving this a music test later on and hook it up to a speaker, the whole 9 yards. There's a lot of things that I need to be doing with these tape recorders. There's a lot of stuff that I want to show in more detail. I don't do just a basic 1, 2, 3. This is a test. I usually show you how you can use it and how many different unique ways that you can use a tape recorder or a record player. And that is the main thing about being able to, okay, it stopped. See there? It's finished. It rewind the whole thing. So that's cool. I put some oil in there, and I oiled this up really good and stuff. And this is going to be, like, for me, a nice 30-minute tape for me to watch along with all my sound and vision stuff. So it's going to be pretty cool. Because it's, like I said, it's easier to do that than sit up and try to watch my own videos, stop in the middle of trying to watch them up at YouTube. So I'm gonna upload this one, which will be in 2 freaking parts, and probably both of them will be 15 minutes apiece. Okay, so you guys have a nice weekend, and see you later.